what are the topics?
All right. So first, we're gonna lay it down to y'all real quick and simple for the first episode. We don't want to go OD. You know, they said we're They said we're kind of muted, kind of low. I don't know. But the topics for the podcast.
I'll check.
All right. The topics for the podcast this week is we're gonna talk about Smash leaks. We're gonna talk about the controversy, how they get all weird, wacky. Our favorite leak. Or do you think some of them are real? Do you think they are fake? How do you feel about them? Just a general discussion, and you know, a character we really still want that could possibly be from any leak you've ever seen. All right. The next thing is going to be the most controversial thing about Smash Ultimate right now is the final Smash meter. We're gonna have a little debate, a talk about it, pros and cons. Should it be allowed in legal tournament play, or should it just be staying for the casual audience overall? And then lastly, we're gonna talk about the possibility of Nintendo making a Smash Ultimate League. So keep that in mind. It's about to be lit because I got a lot of things to talk about for that. And that's pretty much the rundown of today's episode. So
I'm gonna let you.
Let's talk about these Smash leaks. All right, now I'm gonna keep it real with you. All right, I hate Smash leaks, dog. like they funny, but they make me so mad, dog. Like, I don't understand. Like, some of them, like, okay, back in Smash 4, some was credible and cool, because it was like, it wasn't just out of nowhere. But since we had the Smash ballot, it's like, hey, I'm going to take the lowest possible character from the Smash ballot, put what everybody want that's been talked about, and then, bam, Smash leak. You know, the funniest one I've seen recently was Dante coming to Smash.
Oh,
now,
I've seen that.
Yeah.
I've seen that. I was debating about making a video on that, but I was like, nah. That's a real
PlayStation All-Star Battle Royale 2 never coming out.
Yo, so that's why.
You wanna know how I handle them?
Yeah, I know for
Know
sure.
them all as fake, and then just speculate on the possibility of it being real.
That's what I do. Yeah, that's the way I do it. Yeah.
Like, do I believe that fucking Dante's coming? Hell no.
Exactly, bro.
Hell no.
Like,
Would it be cool? Hell yeah.
See, I can understand that, but I don't cover Smash leaks because I feel like, for me, it's annoying to do, and I don't want to, like, be known as that news guy for Smash. You know what I mean? That's why I don't do Smash. I'm not saying being known for news is bad, but I just don't want to do it for news. And
Bro,
I think, like,
some of them are pretty funny to look at. You know?
yeah, definitely.
like it's funny. I can understand that.
Looking at, and they go in depth. Like, I'm telling you, these going in depth with it.
Bro, for real.
I'm just going down to like Reggie's gonna wear in the direct. Like, it's
Bro, I don't know if you guys seen this one leak, right? They said Tracer from Overwatch was coming to Smash Brothers. I was like, what?
They're gonna unveil Overwatch and coming out
For
in
the
December.
Switch.
That's
I'm
a
like, wait,
yikes.
I was like Tracer from Overwatch. I just
That's
started
a
laughing.
big yikes.
Bro, like,
The way that they wrote out the Dante leak, they were like, oh, he's gonna be fighting a dragon, and you know,
Oh, yeah,
he's
I seen
gonna,
that.
he's gonna save a girl. And I'm like, okay.
in the way that
Yeah, wait, what?
But what if this next Smash Direct starts up and we hear "Cheers, love"? Then we can't say anything anymore.
man, I'm
Oh my god.
I'm not buying.
I'm not buying Ultimate anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not buying Ultimate.
If I hear Tracer in a Smash
I'm definitely
Nah.
buying it. I'm definitely buying it. If I
That's
Sakura
the
been playing
downfall of
Smash.
I'm gonna be
dog.
like,
as looking at Smash leaks all the time or whatever, is that when they do unveil a character, it's not really too much of a surprise. Like when I saw King K. Rool, he was in like almost every Smash.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
Yeah.
he was in every Smash. Like him and what's the name?
Simon.
Yeah,
Bro, I literally had King K. Rool in my list of characters I wanted.
he died.
I want Gino. Well, Cavern died, but I want Gino.
Bro, why do you
Bro,
love Gino so
I just
much?
want Shadow, bro. That's all I want.
all right,
Look.
okay. I'm gonna have to stop this, bro, because Skull Kid definitely need to be in Smash.
All right, look.
He's
I
coming
love
here.
you. I love you, man. That's literally the same character that I want, bro.
Look. Oh wait, I can't play this song. I'm gonna get copyrighted.
I feel like it would be cool for Skull Kid to make it in.
Yeah, he
But it would
is.
finally be some Majora's Mask representation.
Because I feel like it fits in anyway.
Bro, hold up. I'm about to tell y'all how I know that Skull Kid is probably gonna get added to Smash. All right. So
Wow.
Skull Kid was just like Shadow the Hedgehog, he was an assist trophy in Smash 4. All right.
Right.
All right.
That's true.
All right. So they haven't shown off him or Shadow as assist trophies.
That's
Instead,
what I'm saying.
they've been showing off Knuckles, and they showed off the Moon specifically. The
Moon.
trophy is called the Moon. So you know what that
Maybe
means?
his final
Next
Smash
direct,
Yeah.
next
I don't-
direct, we're gonna
don't
hear
cover
the
Smash Leaks.
and it's
Stop.
gonna be Skull Kid.
He said,
Shadow's gonna be like,
All right,
where's
but
that?
look. The thing, I feel like Skull Kid is possible, only because his assist trophy is gone. But I think it's not as likely to happen as most
I
people
I
think.
feel like he is likely because I mean, what's the point of like changing Ganondorf's design to match with like Ocarina of Time?
Well,
Link?
but at the same
I mean, Young
time-
Link too. You know,
I think
do
it was
too.
mainly
That's because he's
like
he looks
mostly
the same.
Wait.
I
I,
think it was
guess
mo-
I'm the.
mostly because a lot of people didn't like Twilight Princess's design. I
Yeah.
think
Right.
that might have been
Guys,
why.
they've been using that
Bro,
since
what about the
before.
chair theory though?
Yeah, bro. I
Stop.
mean,
Yeah,
like,
shut up.
no. This chair theory is valid, bro. Tattle and Tail are represented as chairs, and then Majora's Mask design
I
is
do
on the
see
pillow
it.
in the
Yeah,
back.
I do
Bro,
see
come
it.
on.
I do mess. Yeah, I do
Bro,
see that.
even in the Doom.
Who got that?
Who that
Booty
bootleg
ringtone?
I do
but,
see
but
that.
look. But even in the Doom trailer he just showed, dog, he had Skull Kid on the table in the Doom trailer. Why?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Skull Kid
That's
is
true.
coming.
But do you guys want to know another character that wasn't shown at all yet in any kind of way? That
You better say the Fortnite default skins. You better say
Bro,
those.
no. Shrek.
All right,
All right.
Get out of here.
Oh,
get
okay,
out.
you need to get out.
Get out.
It's a good thing
Get
this is a
out,
pilot
get
because
out.
you
Get
can just
out.
pretty well.
Yo, I'm reading the chat, and somebody said there needs to be a space colony arc stage. That'd be lit.
That would be
Sonic?
lit.
That
Ooh.
That would be lit.
I just want the castle from Shrek 2, to be honest. But
Man, all right, you got
All
Check
right.
him out too.
Bro,
okay.
Look.
Are we gonna talk about the specific leaks? The new what's the name? Vergic Ban? Is that the dude's
Verge
name?
back. Verge
Yeah.
back.
Virgin
Verge back.
Man.
Is it
Yeah.
Verge back?
Verge. Yeah, I just call him Verge.
That dude, didn't he come out with new leaks? And he's a dude that got
Yeah.
everything right. He
He
said
recently,
Square Enix. Yeah, you got it.
He talked about Ken.
Yeah, he talked about. He said Ken was coming. Isabel. He said there's a
think he
7th
said
gen
that.
Pokemon rep
Yeah,
coming.
he said Steve from Mine. I think it was,
No, he didn't say Steve.
No,
He said a Minecraft.
Wait, hold on.
Minecraft representation or something.
Yeah, I mean, I can
Okay.
go over it.
It's more likely a stage.
Okay, so break it down.
All
You
right.
said you said a Square Enix representative.
Okay, I'll start it from the beginning. He said Isabel is coming. He said Ken is coming, as like an Echo Fighter Ryu. I don't know, maybe Echo Fighter. He also said there's going to be a Minecraft reputation. I can't pronounce the word.
Representation.
Representation.
It's hot in my room. What else he said? We're gonna get a 7th gen Pokemon rep. He doesn't know who it is, but he said we are. Then he said there's going to be a new Square Enix character. So
Mhm.
a lot of people think it's Gino. I think it's Gino. But
I think
Yeah,
it's
it
that's
has
pretty
to
much all
be.
he said.
It could be Sora or Gino. I'm fine with either one, but I personally want Gino.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be Gino.
Oh, one Sora.
Cause bro, everybody and their mama want Gino. So I think it's Gino.
No, Gino ugly.
But look, the thing is, I
Stop.
think even Sakurai even said at one point that he wanted to have Gino in the game too.
Yeah,
He
but
did.
Square Enix said nah.
So,
Now,
Bro,
now's
they
the
put
chance.
Cloud, we can get anybody.
All right,
I think
look-
Gino's coming.
Look at it this way: me costumes have become characters. Assist trophies have become characters.
I need
Gino got a
Rathalos.
chance.
Ridley has became a character. Don't forget about that.
Yeah,
I want
Ridley.
Rathalos armor.
He want everything in the game. It's supposed to be the
I
ultimate
think-
game. I think he wants all his ideas that couldn't work in the past to come together now.
I think we might get Palico Cats.
What?
Bro, are you serious? That's from Monster Hunter. Stop.
Oh, the cats.
Y'all are
I
very
mean,
uncultured.
honestly,
I'm so sorry.
I could see it, but I don't
Like,
think it's
they
gonna
don't
happen.
I mean, Rathalos a enemy, and they
Bro, if
in
they don't
the
give
game.
us Rathalos armor,
That makes sense though. That makes sense as an enemy. It makes sense.
bro,
How do you guys
Rathalos,
feel about Shantae?
I want
My wife?
Shantae.
It's not happening.
I think she'll just be an assist trophy.
She-
Yeah, I feel like the best she could get is an assist trophy, mainly
She's
because
still an
Shovel Knight
enemy.
became an assist trophy.
If not, she'll be in Rivals of Beta for sure.
Rival.
Why y'all do this to my wife like this?
What is the WTF character in this game? What does that mean?
Who's gonna
the most
be
random
the clown?
character.
Basically, like how We
Actually, no,
got
like Wii Fit Trainer from Ford.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean. But somebody in the chat says a Tekken character would be lit.
Oh yeah,
I can see that
apparently
happening.
high hot
They
shit.
did
All
have,
right,
like,
all right. Let's
They
do
did
this.
say- Wait, go ahead.
Let's do. No, go ahead. Go.
No, I was saying in the leak list, they did say another Tekken character would be. I mean, a Tekken character would be coming too. I forgot his name. I don't play Tekken like that.
Hey,
That
Archie.
old
Who?
dude.
Who said that?
Yeah.
I think it was Verg.
No, I know what you're talking about. That was a fake message. He confirmed it was fake. Yeah, I keep up with all that big stuff. But someone stopped it.
All right, let's settle the big one. All right, the big one that's been talked about. That every time you go to Twitter, all right, this one right here, we gotta settle this in the bud now, and it might come back up later. What about Goku?
Oh my god.
No.
Oh my god.
Don't.
Nah,
I don't.
nah,
I don't.
nah,
I don't.
nah, nah,
Bro,
nah,
I don't
nah.
want weeaboos. I don't want.
Bro,
There's
I'm
already
not
enough
giving
weeaboos
you
with the
Fire
Fire
Emblem,
Emblem characters
bro.
because they played Fire Emblem Awakening. They were like, I can marry my waifu. I don't want the Dragon Ball people coming in and like start charging up during tournaments, bro. I don't want to hear in the back of the crowd
Bro.
that as soon as a Goku's on stage,
You're gonna hear all the
Bro, I don't want to.
Bro, think
Goku's
of
taunt is
Evo.
gonna be, "Hi, I'm Goku from Earth." I'm not trying to hear
Bro,
that.
think of Evo 2019, and then
Sorry,
somebody
guys.
gets the final. If the final Smash meet on and Goku in the game,
No.
you know, think about it. Everybody like, give me all your energy, and everybody in the crowd, yeah, like,
Hey,
come
look,
on,
look.
dog.
No, listen. Y'all think Bayonetta broken? If Goku's in the game, then he's the only character that matters.
But nobody wouldn't care though if he's broken because it's Goku.
Everybody.
No.
I hate
Think
Look,
about it. Think
that's-
about
that's
it.
what-
Be chilling.
No, listen.
times. I don't know,
That-
man. So I'm pretty sure we
Listen.
would care if Goku was in there.
Yeah, like look, Bayonetta fans would be like, just because she's broken, nobody cares. It's Bayonetta. And you a
Oh, I got
Goku
you.
fan, and it's the same thing.
I really don't want Goku in it. I want
I
Neku.
mean,
I really
Listen,
want
listen.
Neku from.
Listen.
No,
I'd
no,
rather
bro.
have
I
Goku.
want that direct to start, and I want to hear focus. Like that's what I want to hear.
I personally am on board with that Goku.
Oh, why you do that?
I wanted to begin. Okay.
You on board with
I
that
wanted
close
to
mic?
begin with some explosion shit, and then you look into the sky and you see him flying, and he does his little hello there.
Hi, I'm Goku.
Yeah.
Oh
You know
my
how many
God.
people would get so.
Hi, I'm
triggered?
Goku. Man.
Yeah, the high am go. Oh my god, guys, I'm so sorry again.
I'd be excited.
There we
Well,
go.
you know to be funny.
I keep using the wrong Discord.
If they start off the trailer with Shoke, and you know like when Shoke does like the counter, you hit a little blue
Foresee it.
flash. Yeah, you see foresee it, and then Goku comes out of nowhere behind the blue counter like, "Hi, I'm Goku," and then like Goku
No.
really
Yeah.
like,
It'd be crazy, bro. Yo, we got Kingdom Ace in the chat. Shout out to Kingdom Ace. I see you.
Yo, what up, Jordan?
I would love that.
Oh yeah, somebody said, what about Lloyd Irving or Aang from Avatar? Stop.
please,
Okay,
please, please.
I wouldn't mind Lloyd.
Bro, I don't mind aim. Do you see my name? That's my name.
I know you're Avatar,
Man,
yo, but
Yo,
that's
we
not-
do get. Yo, if we
All right,
get.
listen,
Aang-
listen. No. I'm gonna tell you why we can't have Aang. If we have Aang, that means we have the possibility for a Nickelodeon character to be in Smash.
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
No.
SpongeBob.
Bro,
Timmy Turner.
if we get
Do
Aang,
you
let's
want
get
SpongeBob
Caillou
in
as
Smash?
Echo.
Yeah.
All I want to play is Jimmy Neutron in the new Smash, bro.
Yo, get Caillou as his Echo, bro.
Max and Ruby. Max and Ruby.
Hold on, I gotta listen to this stream.
God damn it.
Bro, look, I'm gonna keep it real.
This man said Max and Ruby. I am done.
Man,
Like,
I'm just trying to see Caillou and Smash.
All right,
What about
Kingdom
Travis?
said,
Touchdown?
I still want Zero in Smash. Goat Maverick Hunter. See, I think it'd be cool, but too bad he assist trophy.
Bro, they did him bogus.
They told him.
They
They told
made it.
him back to
they made-
base.
They made the music stop and everything, like he was about to be revealed and shit. I was
Right.
like, yo. Then I was like, oh, he's like, insist.
I
Sakura
think the
hurt
best
people
thing is
hard.
though, is if we have Nickelodeon characters, we can get the boy genius himself, Jimmy Neutron.
No,
Bro,
we need
XJ now
SpongeBob,
would
bro.
be fire.
No, we can get Oswald, the blue octopus.
Oh, don't start.
Yo, how about
Oswald
that dude
with
from
Smash.
Chalk Zone? What about that dude?
Oh,
Oh,
That is-
Rudy.
I think that's his name.
If
What
this
if he
theme
from-
song
yeah.
not in the game, he trash. Next,
Who?
Rudy. You got the chalk.
Oh.
Rudy got
Damn
the
it. Yeah.
All right.
chalk.
Are we done talking about leaks or
Yeah.
Chamberlain?
So, does anybody else have anything to bring up about leaks? speculations, how you feel about
Whatever.
leaks.
Okay. Whatever. For everyone in the chat, always take leaks as like rumors. Never believe them until like Nintendo says it themselves.
Mhm.
'Cause I see a lot of people be getting mad when leaks don't come true. When we tell people, yo, they're like take them as rumor.
Yeah.
It's just
Take it as a grain of salt.
yeah.
Hashtag team fake until it's proven real.
But I'm still trying to see
Some
Caillou
people have
Smash.
like the weakest, Jesus. The weakest of minds. Like, it said it in the title. It has
Yeah,
to be
bro.
real.
I tell you that
Shut the fuck up, Mike.
somebody came back and they
Like-
yelled at me in my comments and said, "Yo, it didn't happen." I'm like,
Where's
Nah.
Skull?
You need to get banned. Somebody in the chat said Tyrone for Smash.
Bro.
Jaded?
I'm seeing people
Jaded
want
for Smash?
Elma from.
I want Elma.
I saw someone type Elmo.
No, Elma.
But,
Alright,
okay,
yeah.
look. Let me
Alright.
before we get too crazy. Like, are we almost at the bridge? Of
Yeah,
it?
we already
Well,
are
okay,
like
let me say
being
something
crazy.
about Elma. I think Elma deserves a spot over Rex and Pyrrha. Like the reason why.
Nah.
Hold on. See, because all y'all see no Blade Chronicles 2 lovers not finna come at me. All right, okay. Here's the thing. One, they just gave her DLC for the upcoming Torah country thing.
And
Torna, whatever. Okay, look, hold on. Don't hit me
She
with
DLC.
that.
Whole standalone game.
in somebody else's game.
Hold on.
Jesus
First
Christ,
of all,
Jay. Just
first of all, she is one of the most coolest She looks cooler than almost half the characters in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Don't lie.
Don't she look like an
She got a
Evangelion
double
character?
samurai sword. Bro, so you don't I like Evangelion not raw?
Wait,
Alright,
whoa.
No, we're not. Okay, Shattuck, no.
We're not gonna go there.
Shattuck, chill out. We're not getting into that tonight.
We ain't
This
get
is
into
not.
that.
This is not about anime. This is
We
about
ain't gonna get
Smash.
into- But anyway, the point of the matter is Elma, she will probably be one of the easier movesets to make compared to Rex and Pyrrha, since the fact that Rex and Pyrrha, it doesn't make sense not to have them tied together. There's mock-ups and concepts for having just Rex or Pyrrha, but then a lot of people will be upset that they're not together, or they might do a Pokemon trainer thing where like Rex could be on the stage and then Pyrrha just fights.
No, I do.
One or the other.
I feel
wanna-
like
It could be something like Rosalina and Luna.
I feel like with
or that,
Rex,
yeah.
Pyra, and just the whole Rex character design, I do feel like the way he could work would be similar to Pokemon Trainer, and the way how like I'm picturing it, because for the people that play Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Rex received another blade, rock, and I do feel like Rex can switch between
Spoiler.
rock. Oops, I mean
God.
it's just a blade. I feel like he
Damn
can
it.
switch between Rex, rock,
Blades are
and
people too.
Mithra. Oh, fuck the blades. All right, but I do feel like they can switch between those, and Rex will be the one fighting on the field instead of like Pyra, and they'll just be in the background.
Maybe.
Give him that.
Oh yeah,
like,
he
ether
would
energy.
have a third. That makes sense.
See?
Anyways,
Yeah.
though, I want to read a couple comments with
Yeah,
for
go
the
ahead,
move
go
off the
ahead.
topic. So somebody says, that's an interesting name. That's a Japanese symbol and then God. But Skull Kid is my only most wanted fighter. The roster's already good. I take Cecilia, or does that say Celia or Alm from Fire Emblem, because I'm not on board with the whole too many Fire Emblem characters.
Oh.
See, I don't know who they are, but I probably will in the future. And somebody says Travis touchdown. I know Cavern would be cool with that.
I would,
I would indeed be cool with that.
Ravio for Toon Link Echo. Do we know all of the characters that will be included in Smash Ultimate, or are there still some surprises? Yeah, there's still some surprises.
Okay,
The
here's another
T-Rex?
thing.
It's just crazy to think
Hold on,
about.
Jaden. Let me answer this part. There's another thing. Sakura brought up in the direct, if you paid attention, that we know we might get another Smash Direct or some in the future, because he still has to talk about that mode, and he has not talked about online at all.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah, he really had to
touch
talk about games and more, and like in
Right.
general. So he only talked about like classic mode. So there's a lot he still had to talk about.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna get more characters.
Yeah, but is that it?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right. So I guess I'll wait. Okay, yeah, I'll read the next one. So the next topic is Final Smash Meter debate, pros and cons. Y'all already know I made like 2 videos on it, but we're gonna talk about it again. So before we go into anything, I want to go person by person, and I want to ask them if they think Final Smash meter should be legal or not. So Yaya, I'm sorry, with you. Just give me a yes or no answer before we go.
Hell
into
no.
Okay. Blue, do you think it should be legal?
No, but I do think we should mess with it a little bit because I don't know if you guys know, but some Final Smashes.
All right, hold on. Save that. Save that. Just save it. I just want to ask everybody first.
Oh,
and
okay.
then we'll get into it.
Just
I got to see something. All right, Shadik, if you're here, is he alive?
No.
No.
I mean, well, I'll tell my opinions on it after.
All right, Zebra.
I kind of would be okay with Final Smash.
Okay, I'll take that as a yes. Cavern.
No.
Spot.
No.
Okay.
But I'm on.
Okay. So the reason why I wanted to ask everybody is because I wanted different opinions so we could actually argue about it, or not argue about it, debate about it. So we can still do it because like I'm still in between, but I'm mostly leaning towards no. So I guess we should start off with Zebra if you want to, and explain why you think they should be legal, and then we also get some comments from the chat because I know a lot of people in the chat want to see it legal. So go ahead, Zebra. What's up, mate?
Personally, okay. I think that I don't know how to explain it. Like, I think that like fighting games, like having like special, like quote unquote special moves or final moves, whatever, are kind of cool. It makes it kind of hype, and like Street Fighter, that shit's cool, and it'd be kind of dope to have that in Super Smash Bros. And since they're adding it in a way that it's not based on luck, it's kind of you just gain it over time, like how it is in normal fighting games. It would just be kind of cool. But at the same time, I can understand the brokenness and long fucking final smashes that a bunch of the characters have. So like I understand both sides, but I just think give it a try.
Yeah, give it a try. I think I don't know about most of us, but me personally, I want to give it a try. But so who wants to go first of why they think it shouldn't be legal?
I can go.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh no, you can go.
All right, okay. So look, here's my thing about the Final Smash meter. All right, I hate like
water.
It's kind of hard. Okay, if you ever play with Final Smashes, I used to play with them a lot in Brawl. Like back then, like from Melee to Brawl, I was like super casual. Like everything had to be on. I needed to have my Smash Balls, or I was just not playing with you. All right. So that's how serious I was about the Smash, because I thought the Smash Ball was like amazing. Then I figured out that pretty much 80% of the cast, you can't dodge every Final Smash. Even if you block some of them, your shield's either gonna break, your chip fall off, or you're gonna get hit and you get one-shotted off the stage, right? So my thing with the Final Smash meter is, even though Sakurai did say that it's made for the weak, like they're weaker, right? I get that, but not weaker in a way to where like, oh, it's gonna do, basic a little bit more damage than just a normal like combo or B&B. That's the logic behind. Like in other fighting games, there's combos and then there's supers that give the same amount of damage as a combo. The thing of it here is, with other fighting games, this is the debate people use, is that with other fighting games, they have them and you can use them, but what about Smash? Why can't we use them? And the thing of it is that in other fighting games, you can block all specials and not lose health. You just take some chip damage. In Smash, you got stuff like Marth, Lucina, I think in
Instant kills too.
Instant kills. Like in
There's
instant
Crom, basically most of the Fire Emblem
Ridley.
cast.
And like that's just gonna make people pick those characters, camp since they got the Smash Ball, and promote
Hit my mic.
super defensive like game playstyle. And it's just like the meta of Smash Ultimate could be hindered because of that. And I personally think that Smash Bros already fine. No Smash Ball 1v1 Final Destination. I think that's just godlike. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I might want Pokeballs here and there sometimes, but
Stop.
like still, I still think Smash is just flawless how we competitively been playing it, and this is only the beginning. If Melee can last as long without any other need or environment to it, I think I'm up for it. At the end of the day, I don't care if we use them or not. But however, I like, me personally, I want to be Trunks from the future. All y'all pro Final Smashers need to be stopped. That's it.
Okay. All right, I want to read this comment from the chat. Somebody says, I think it's a bit too early to make a definite call. We need to see more gameplay. In my opinion, it should only be used with 4+ players. So basically saying it should only be used as a party. I agree with that. But, you know, I just wanted to read that. And what do you guys think about that? You think it's too early? I mean, of course, the game's not out yet.
No. Hold on. I gotta get my take on this, because like that too early crap. It's not too early to judge it. We saw in a trailer Marth killed with it at 20%. It is nowhere near.
But Shattuck is gonna get nerfed.
No. All right, I'm gonna tell y'all how this works. All right. Me adding a meter to the game does not change what Final Smashes are. I don't know what this stupid concept of, oh, it's a meter, it's finally like other fighting games. No, the supers, just because they have meters, or Final Smashes in this case, just because they have meters does not mean they're balanced. That isn't what balances them in other fighting games. Yes, that's part of the balancing kit because you have to play for it, but that's not what makes them balanced. The supers in other games, they're not practical to use out of neutral. You can walk up to characters because you can't block Final Smashes. You can't block them. So they could walk up to you in neutral, press B, and win. We saw that in the Snake versus K. Rool trailer. Literally, he just walked up in neutral while he was blocking.
And on top of that, he was blocking. All right, so like, I feel like a lot of the people who talk about Smash, like competitive and the rule sets, I feel like a lot of those people, they don't know what they're talking about. Yeah, like they just don't know how it works. Like a lot of these people who want something to be here in Smash, it's not going to work well if you're not in the community. If you're just looking from the outside and you're a viewer, of course you want to see Final Smash meter. Yeah, that's hype. But you have to think about the players, them playing themselves, right? Think about it like this. Say I'm Zero, right? And Shattuck is MK Leo. And MK Leo gets his Final Smash. I just zero the death Leo, and he just uses his Final Smash. I'm dead. You know how like bad it's gonna make you feel, especially if you lose to a Final Smash that just one hits kill you at 20% across the stage. And on top of that, Final Smashes, they pause. It would
literally
the
almost
game.
be as bad as like when Bayonetta and all that stuff happened, because like Bayonetta literally has like one combo and insta death. Like people are already complaining about that. So like every character now has access to an almost instant kill move.
Well, after thinking about the entire Bayonetta situation, Bayonetta isn't even the worst thing in fighting games, because other fighting games have this. This isn't uncommon in fighting games. It's the fact that when Bayonetta and Corrin came out, Bayonetta wasn't that main problem at first. Corrin was the main problem, because Corrin could kill you at 0% from a counter. That's kind of the mentality that you have to think about Final Smashes in. They're not made to be inherently fair. They're made to change up the gameplay at a casual level, because this game is being made to tailor to everybody. That's what Smash is. It's about accessibility. Anyone can pick up the game and understand.
Somebody in the chat said Sakurai made 70 Final Smashes. He wants people to see that. But the competitive community never want to change. It's not that they don't want to change. They just want to keep the game fair.
I mean, even Sakurai himself said it, that maybe that is true that he did do that. In the article that just released from an interview with Sakurai, he said that he wants Final Smash meter to be kind of used for mostly casual play.
Yeah, I did a video. I did a video on this recently. Sakurai said in the interview that he believes Final Smash meter is better suited for casual play, because it's not, basically what he's saying is it's not going to be balanced on the competitive level. And so he kind of already knows that. Yeah, he knows it. Go ahead.
All right,
go ahead. So like, my bad, but so I'm kind of on board with it being banned, because it can be broken, because like they said, every Final Smash in the game isn't equal. There's some Final Smashes, especially since they changed up the Final Smashes now, you don't have control. Yeah, you don't have controls over which character does what or whatever now. So let's say like Supersonic, you know, in previous games you can control Supersonic with his Final Smash, and you can dodge him. You know, most of the time you can dodge him or whatever. But with this, he has a set pathway which he goes through, and you can't. It's unblockable. You can't do nothing, but you can't dodge it whatsoever. But compared to like a character who you can pretty much dodge out, you know, most of their Final Smashes. You know, you can kind of anticipate when they'll use it. You know what I mean? So you can kind of dodge that. But with it being like a refillable meter or whatever, anybody can just ledge camp. To be honest, like let's look at HBox. HBox was known for doing that type of stuff. In Melee, like a few years ago, he used to get like some shit for it. And imagine if that was like that in Ultimate, right? He was able to use that. That would be broken. Now, if they balanced it to where you can, like I said in your comment section before, if they balanced it to where like you can perfect shield it and it will completely actually like stop the entire perfect smash, and that'll be a little bit better with it. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
And like
think about Final Smash meter in doubles.
Exactly.
Wild.
Like it's a lot of stuff.
Oh my, yeah, and doubles. Oh my god.
doubles, like squads.
That would be ridiculous.
Like
It'd be ridiculous.
I
Plus,
think people need to realize, like, it's not about like, oh, the competitive community doesn't want something to be shown. It's like, no, you get people in the competitive community, they'll play with items and stuff when they're screwing around, but it's at the end of the day when you're playing the game and you're in tournament, I don't want to lose to some like one-hit kill move. Let me give y'all an example before we get off of this. All right, in Guilty Gear, you have what is called the one-hit kill move. All right, you would think, oh, because of that it works like Final Smashes, but it doesn't. You know, while they work like one-hit kills, they're impractical to use. You will not see people use them because guess what? If they use them, they're gonna die. It's one of those situations where you can block them. They have to combo heavily into it. And on top of having to combo heavily into it, if they do it straight out of neutral, that's the end game for them. They also lose damage over time for being in the state that allows for one-hit kills. But guess what? Smash doesn't have any of that to balance Final Smashes. Smash doesn't have damage over time for someone who has a Final Smash charged up. All of the Final Smashes do kill you through shield, because guess what? If they don't, a lot of them will just it'd be useless.
Yeah, pretty much.
Imagine being able to block Mario's Final Smash. Imagine being able to block Jigglypuff's Final Smash.
Yeah, like it'd be useless because like shielding or blocking in Smash is not the same compared to other fighting games. So I feel like people gotta stop saying, "Oh, it has meter." It's like other fighting games now, Street Fighter. It's not, because it doesn't work the same way.
And then like adding on to Jack's example, like with Blaze Blue Cross Tag, and I know Yaya made a note about this in like one of his videos talking about this, but like in Blaze Blue, you have to do so much in order to do an Astro Finish, which is basically the one-hit kill move. But the requirements for that is that your opponent has to be on their last character because it's a 2v2 game. You also have to be on your last character. You have to have like a full partner meter, which means you need to use your partner a lot of times, like beforehand. You also need to have 9 meters, which of course goes back to the whole partner thing. You have to go into your I forget what the actual state of it was called, but that doesn't last forever. You have to go into that. It has to charge up to 9, and then you have to hit it, which can also be blocked. So
it's just not comparable. Like if they're gonna add like real meters, they gotta add a lot of things. They gotta add in meter burn, all those other things that they just gotta put in if you want it to be like other fighting games.
I could be wrong, but
well, I'm saying if they really want meter, then they better want it all.
Another thing
with Little Mac in Smash 4, did his KO meter charge on its own, or like
when you get hit?
After getting hit and
either getting hit or hitting people.
So what if someone just like?
Whoa, hold on, Fish.
Yeah, you are Optimus Prime right now.
Yeah.
Is it good?
Let me say this.
Yeah, it's fine now.
About the Final Smash meter, there's a rumor and speculation that like it charges over time without even doing nothing. Yeah. We don't know if that's credible or true. So like you literally can win just by existing, dog. Yeah. like literally, like
this man's literally Lucio.
Right. Like you literally there, and it's building up over time. Like, and some people will say, I want to come back on another note, is how people say Sakurai said is best suited for casual play. You know, developers say a lot of things how they want the games to be played. However, the community is the ones that decides how, you know, it's going to be portrayed around the whole world. Like, you can say it's casual play, right? But at the same time, he can say yes for casual play. All the pro players like, so we can still fight with it.
We use it anyway.
All right, I think I should read some comments so I don't feel alienated.
Yeah.
But somebody says maybe they could add limit final smashes to point blank range like Greninja. What do you guys feel about that? No.
Stupid.
All right.
No.
I mean, even then, it would still not really work as well because, like, I think like Snakes is like a point blank thing, and it still can
that's true.
instantly.
Somebody says Final Smash meter promotes can't be gameplay and no one wants to watch that. That's true. No one will want to watch that.
The meta would start changing up to favor that gameplay.
Someone says, fine, forget Final Smash, but then 3v3 better become competitive norm. It's 100% fair and prevents dittos.
I mean, we already have that.
Are you talking about the squad strike? Okay. See,
No, let me say something about Squad Strike. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Jaden, but let me say this one thing and I'll be quiet for a minute. So Squad Strike, the mode that everybody's talking about, if you don't know or you're probably confused, is that you get to pick one player gets to pick 3 characters, right? But they all count as a different stock, I believe. And in theory, you're like, yeah, that sounds lit. It's gonna prevent dittos and stuff. But then everybody picked favorite character, Bayonetta Cloud.
I mean, this ain't Smash 4 though. So who knows? Like, maybe it's not even gonna be the meta. Meta could be Pokemon training for all we know.
Maybe Inkling.
I feel like
Isabelle.
it's
Who
Pokemon
knows?
Trainer Pikachu, bro. I feel like that's what the meta in this game about to be because
Pokemon Trainer, Pikachu, and I don't even know, Simon, because he looked broken.
He does. Inkling looks really good too. I know y'all sleeping on Inkling.
I forgot about Inkling because all the new characters.
Inkling ain't on the tier of Simon though, bro. Simon,
yeah, he's on a
he got 4 there.
He's on a different level. I can tell from now he's gonna be at least S tier, maybe A. I don't know.
So somebody in the chat says KSI for Smash. Thoughts?
Delete that.
God damn it.
I hope you die
rig
tonight,
fight.
whoever
I'm
typed
scrolling through. Did I miss
Jesus.
anything?
Jesus.
I mean, I enjoy personally 1v1s, but I enjoy 2v2. So
2v2s are fun, but it's just hard for me to play them. I'm not even
Yeah,
gonna lie.
I don't
That's just me
really
though.
care too much for doubles. It isn't bad that I didn't get that many Starbursts.
Freddy Fazbear from Smash.
Somebody said in my chat, shout out to Lee Hentai Dude, the Orange Ranger. He said, why don't we just don't make instant kills? Like we said earlier, they won't be viable then. Like,
I mean, what I was gonna say earlier is that when Shattuck was talking about is it too early, I do agree with that and I don't, because as you guys seen before, and we were just talking about it before we started the stream, how they changed the gameplay up for Smash Bros. Ultimate, and Nintendo is like, they're loving the feedback sending them, because you know the game looks faster from what you guys have been saying. You know, the game looks faster than what we've previously seen. So who knows? Maybe Nintendo might fix up the Final Smash meter and make it not instantly kill. You know, maybe it'll just raise your percentage up by like 50. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's too early to determine everything else, but Final Smash meter, we have to try it. We can't write it off 100%. We're just saying that it doesn't look like it's gonna work. You know, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like I said, it's not like we're not gonna try it. That's what a lot of people assume. Everyone says the competitive community doesn't want to change. That's not entirely true. Like, we just want to keep the game fair. You know what I mean? Like, nobody wants to walk around with Final Smash. Look, I'm just gonna put it in this perspective. Evo happened for the first year, Smash 4, right? So they had customs at Evo.
Oh God, I remember that.
Yeah, everybody was practicing with customs. Nobody liked customs. It was dumb. Y'all remember the Donkey Kong wind punch? Because I do.
I don't remember that. I don't know if you guys remember either. I don't mean to cut you off, Jaden. But another example of this was Floats was actually a legal stage in Melee back in the day.
So was Rainbow Cruise.
Actually, I want to get to that later. But what I was saying was, if that happens with this game, and then we don't like Final Smash meter, which I'm sure we won't, everyone's going to have to train with Final Smash meter and the meta is gonna be hurt for Smash bad. And then I bet you after Evo, we're not gonna use it ever again. And then everyone's gonna have to readjust, and there's gonna be arguments like how there was beforehand. So that's what I'm saying. We need to figure this out in the first like 3 months, even less than that, first 2 months, whether it should be used or not. And what I'm saying is, from the information we have, I don't think it should be used, but we have to try it though. But I'm just telling you, I just don't think it's gonna happen.
Now,
Yeah, that's
I
it.
want to like try and somewhat elaborate on the whole like competitive players don't want anything to change. That's literally the standpoint of competitive play, to change constantly, or else
Yeah, the meta,
everything's
it's always
gonna get
changing.
stale and boring. Like when
Just because
Diddy
the
Kong
rule
was
sets
like
don't
the
change, like
main,
what?
like remember the Hua era where Diddy Kong was literally like the best character in the game,
Yeah,
a pretty decently low percent, and like everyone played Diddy Kong. That's because they are changing to play as Diddy Kong. They're changing to the meta. They changed to the thing that's relatively the best. Not everyone was playing whoever they just straight up wanted to play, unless they actually did like Diddy Kong more than just as a character. But that's besides the point.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
but somebody said Skull Kid is basically confirmed. Oh my god. But
Basically, does not mean it is.
let me read through the comments. Okay, somebody says Smash Ultimate is a lot more fast-paced than Smash 4, but I think we are fine with 3 stock 1v1 as a main event, and 3v3 could be a side event, or maybe crew battle could be implemented to make use of the mode. I agree with that. Like, I feel like we already have doubles. Like, crew battles could replace doubles in the limelight, not like as a as a whole, but like it, for the limelight.
The thing about crew battles is crew battles depends on the TO. Cause like you gotta accommodate more setups at different times, and like Smash. If you ever actually been to like an actual tournament venue, Smash take up a huge corner. Like Smash was so big at
Wait.
Combo Breaker, they
Hold
needed to
on.
know.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
So, I've been hearing a lot of TOs are saying that you have to bring your own Switch for Smash Ultimate. That's what a lot of TOs are agreeing on, and I feel like it's gonna be interesting. Like,
Everybody has a Switch.
yeah, like everybody has a Switch, but I know this is like a different topic, but I feel like it's gonna be so easy for a Switch to get stolen.
Right.
Well,
Just like-
let me put it like this. Because at the beginning of Smash tournaments, even with like, let's be real, at the beginning of Wii U, nobody had a Wii U, so they was like, "Hey, bring your freaking Wii U. How you gonna have a tournament off the console? You want to pay for it? You gonna bring your Wii U?" Here's the thing about Smash, like, the security at the events, recently, at least this year, have improved greatly. Like, you barely could go to the bathroom without a security guard getting there. What happened?
No, nothing. Don't worry about it.
So that's just
I had
Let's
it
just
myself.
hope that the people are a bit more mature.
yeah.
Somebody in the chat also says it's important to remember the meta is formed by the players. It doesn't magically make itself. That's a good point. It's still constantly changing. That's what Kevin was saying earlier.
Yeah.
But yeah, you continue with what you were saying now.
But bottom line, I feel like crew battles and with the whole Switch situation, like, I kind of figure out. I'm kind of like planning in my head like what TOs are trying to do for tournaments. Because if everybody got a Switch that's in the tournament, pretty much you gonna have one, right? Like,
You can even play on the screen if you wanted
you
to.
don't need a TV to play on the screen. And plus, like, since you can play peer-to-peer, there is a way to connect, like, the USB-C to GameCube adapter like thing that's going around right now. So like you could bring that with you, the Switch. You could play your tournament in the shower, the bathroom, dog. Like,
Finally, they might be able to shower this time.
oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
What? Nintendo's making it easier for them to shower. I'm telling
Stop
you, dude.
it. You gotta stop.
Make it waterproof.
Make it waterproof. I mean, sure.
It's
Spot.
probably a Switch. It's probably a
Legit,
Switch.
you probably can't do that.
Yeah.
Did this man just change his profile picture to this?
God damn it.
Oh
Oh
my
my
god.
gosh. But
Anyways, though,
but
go
that
ahead.
that could be a double-edged sword, cause like Since the Switch is new, this is the first year. Same with the Wii U. Well, almost year plus now.
Oops.
2 years going almost. But like the thing of it is it's new. So like probably like around 2019-ish Evo, they'll probably have their own Switch setup. Everybody got a cartridge. Like that's less money.
Or downloaded.
Right. That's less money you gotta worry about.
I love you, Joey.
And less stuff for TO. So like we might have a lot more Smash Ultimate tournaments than we ever seen more than Wii U. Because it's easier to just bring it with you, be like, hey, you want to run a tournament? How? We only need a Switch, dog. Like, so I'm excited about that. I kind of like that.
Yeah, but they just better have like zip ties and stuff like that.
Well,
so
usually what people do with their Switches or like the setups they bring, people that go to tournaments, you rarely hear cases of some get stolen. Like that's something you'll see at like a convention. Like
yeah, but they're almost like conventions though.
Well, yeah, but like with tournaments, you're gonna be in front of your setup playing the console. You know what I'm saying? Like once you're done, just take it off the thing and dip. Like
I remember D1 was talking about it. That's why I got the zip ties idea. D1 is like, bro, they need zip ties.
Yeah.
But somebody say get the man Shofu up in here. I don't know Shofu, but that'd be cool.
He sounded so disappointed.
Right, like, I don't know
Shofu.
I don't really know Shofu. I know tofu. That's in my refrigerator that I don't. Anyway.
That's disgusting.
That is.
This man think he Beast Boy. I missed a couple comments, but somebody says if we're able to tweak Final Smashes and Ultimate to the point where they don't do a lot of knockback like Mario's, let's say F tilt at 70 to 90%, then Smash Final Smashes could be legal.
That's more technical than that.
Yeah, because they have to. I feel like you should be able to block them. But if you miss the block, then yeah. But I got this comment yesterday because you get notifications for a comment. It popped up on my phone, and I looked down at it, and it said, "If spikes can kill instantly, Final Smash meters should be illegal."
Wait, what?
Spikes don't even always do that.
No, spikes do not. First of all,
yeah, they don't even insta kill.
They don't insta kill, and then that literally makes no sense to me, bro.
Yeah, like my brain.
Can we get back on topic again on that?
My brain broke.
Just pressing one button to activate your Final
It takes skill, unless you suck. Unless you have no defensive play, then you're gonna get spiked. Like it's
and plus with all this air dodging in this game, I'm pretty sure you should be able to dodge.
Oh
yeah. Like I love all the people that watch the videos, but I be getting some stupid comments sometimes, and they break my brain.
Fact.
Yeah.
Bro, low-key, I'm glad I don't do discussion videos on that junk, just so I don't have to read that kind of stuff.
I get. Okay, here's the thing about doing like analysis videos. Like, there's some people that think they're like, I want Evo Grand Finals. Is this your Grand Finals? Like, they want it, and then they come at you.
I've seen that exact video, by the way.
You know what I'm talking about, yeah. So,
yeah.
So
wow,
like,
JD, you call Pikachu a rat?
Right.
Oh my god.
It'd be like so like people will get mad at you. They'll get mad at you about like prime example. Me personally, I made one on Mewtwo. I'm only gonna talk about characters that I know something about, or I'm gonna literally go learn about them.
Yeah.
So like when I made Mewtwo, I forgot to say one thing about his down tilt. He was
got the same comment,
and he was like, oh my god, you didn't bring up his down tilt. What a scrub! I bet you can't even get past top 500 in a tournament. Like,
this is an important question because it has to do with the name. But somebody says just join. I got a quick question. If there's a new story mode in Ultimate, what would you guys like to see improved from Subspace? I have to answer it because we're the Subspace podcast.
Okay. So go ahead. You can go first.
I don't got an answer yet.
All right,
I think.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I've very small amount of history with Subspace. I was a broke bitch at this time. I barely got to play Brawl.
Okay, I guess I can go first then. But I guess character interaction. I guess because like Brawl, well, not just Brawl, but Subspace Emissary had a lot of like pairings more often than not when it came to the game. Like there was more just two characters. Like there was Pokemon Trainer and Lucas. There was Mario and Pit. There was well, technically Luigi, Ness, and DDD were like their own triple thing. There was
Ganondorf and
Peach
Bowser.
and Kirby, or Zelda and Kirby, depending on what happened. And there was just a lot more pair than like an actual like group of people. Aside from Mario, Link, Yoshi, Pit, and there was Kirby. That was like the only like actual group of people throughout the entire game, aside from the very end.
Okay.
I feel like
If
Go ahead.
we're thinking that Rathalos appearance with the, I forget who the characters were. I think it was like Shulk, Lucina, and
No.
Robin.
Fox.
Who were they?
Fox.
Fox.
Captain Falcon, DDD. Those were the
No, I'm talking
only
about in
ones I
Smash
remember.
Ultimate,
No,
when they
that direct.
revealed Rathalos.
Yeah,
was
Yeah,
Fox.
it was-
those are
it
the
was
ones I'm
Fox,
talking about.
Fox, a
Fox,
DDD,
Captain Falcon, DDD.
Oh,
I don't remember anyone else. I think Ice Climbers maybe, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, but I feel like if they do something like an improved Subspace, the Great Maze is not going to be there. The game is going to be like 5 hours long, and not 12 like Subspace.
Everyone hated the Great Maze because it literally just padded out the game.
And,
this
like, I
might
feel like
make
Oh
some
my
of
God.
you
I
guys
just
upset.
hope like the platforming is better for Subspace.
This might make some of you guys upset, since some of you guys seem to actually have liked Subspace. But my friend Ben said that everything about the gameplay should be improved. Subspace sucked, and I only played it for the cutscenes.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
that's a
sorry.
lot of
wait,
people.
hold on.
Uh-oh.
All right. I gotta say this. Brawl is an action platformer. You want to know why it's not a fighting game? Because of Subspace Emissary. Subspace Emissary made the gameplay fun because you didn't think of the game as a fighting game anymore. You
Nope.
thought of, oh, this is just a platformer. Oh, this is just Kirby but with difficulty, and that's
Yeah.
what made you play Subspace. See, if he ever
He's
slandered
right.
Subspace again, I will this right now. I'm just
He
joking.
got a point.
But on the real, like that's why one of the reasons why I feel like Brawl is really a redeeming game, despite playing the game at any
It's a
competitive
good
level
game.
was being annoying. The content in the game and made the gameplay work outside of, again, competitive play. Like I said before, Subspace worked off of Brawl's gameplay and made it feel different. To be honest, even Smash Run feels different than what Subspace was, because while Smash Run takes that core concept and makes it sort of an arcade mode, it doesn't feel the same. Smash Run just feels like, oh, we're just throwing the characters in there, and it doesn't feel like it's an entirely new mode. It just feels like, oh, we throw some computers and maybe they senselessly beat them. Whereas with Subspace, it had that difficulty curve. It felt like an entirely different game. It didn't feel like Smash. Like, again, I compared it to Kirby, but it feels like a platformer. It feels like a platformer with difficulty. Like, you know what I mean? That's how I look at Subspace. That's what it felt like.
I liked Smash Run. It was cool. I also have one more question from Le Chat. Do you feel like they need to fix the knockback? It's hard to get follow-ups.
They're creeping
Actually-
a little bit.
let me
Maybe.
let me
Let Jay
point
go.
out. Hold on, I'll pull up the gameplay because I have gameplay in the background. So if you go look at the new King K Rule gameplay, what? They fixed balloon knockback a little bit. So if you watch this gameplay, well, you guys can't see it, but chat can see it. But knockback looks to be decreased, and the game looks to be faster from this gameplay. So maybe they're already working on that. So yeah.
But like,
There's your answer.
one thing I do hope for, well, another thing I hope for Subspace Emissary is that the relative balancing, quote unquote. But this is kind of something that is kind of just built into like the characters, because some characters were just super light and wouldn't survive a lot of attacks from enemies and would just die instantly. And they would be really good for platforming. But the ones that weren't good for platforming could defeat enemies really well and
Little
could actually
Mac?
survive.
Little Mac in Subspace.
Because like Ganondorf,
God.
Ganondorf was absolutely abysmal to play as because he could defeat everything, but he could not platform anywhere. So
Oh no.
I mean, on that balloon knockback thing, like they talked about that, like giving you back control. I always thought that was cool, because like, and when you think about it, you do get control back faster. I don't know.
Well, my thing,
Yeah.
my issue with it, looking at it from now after playing it, like at first, the smoke is the irritation. That's my thing. Now I'm used to it now, but like thinking about it, when I actually think about it, like, dang, the smoke is kind of like annoying. The balloon knockback, you know, one, nobody really has the game, so nobody really knows what could truly combo just yet. So that's one thing, because it looks like you can't really combo. Even some people, even pro players have even said, like, we don't have the game, so we really don't know what all combos. They decrease it a little bit. Perfect. Just a little bit more, just a little bit. We good. Because I know they fixed it. I seen it in the last direct. They fixed it a lot. But personally, I just want it toned down just a little bit more, and then it's just perfect.
Yeah, because like when we first saw footage for Ultimate, like when everything was like first being announced, like I somewhat made a note that like characters seem to just like zip over to the location that they got hit over to, which really annoyed me. I'm like, there's no distance.
Don't do that no more though.
Like everyone's just zipping over to where they're supposed to be instead of like actually flying there as if they, you know, got hit towards that direction.
Right.
Yeah, but it doesn't do that anymore, so that's good. So you must not worry about that anymore.
Right.
And it'll probably be even more toned down by the time the game comes out. But we got Death Chamber playing right now in the background. This song lit. Death Chamber. Anyways, somebody in chat says, in my opinion, what needs to be changed are the ending, the level design, and the length of the levels. What?
All right.
I think he might be.
He's talking about Subspace Emissary.
Yeah.
I was going to say, he's talking about Sonic Forces?
It's already short. The levels are already short.
The comparison. It's all too well.
Wait, you know what'd be funny? If the new like if Smash Ultimate has a story mode, and what if that's longer than Sonic Force?
Stop.
That'll be sad.
I don't want to get into this discussion.
I mean, I think it will. I think it will be longer, but
I don't want to get into this discussion.
Alright, but somebody says the annoying thing about Smash 4 was that it was grab to win. I like the Smash Ultimate knockback because we get to see more neutral game and skill, but it should be toned down just a little bit. I can kind of agree with that. I hate Smash 4 grabs. I think they're broken.
let me grab you and up tilt you with Mario.
Let me grab you from 2 meters away. That's why we play Melee.
Wait, Marv, grab them.
That's why I'm glad.
Grab them.
Besides one.
Yeah,
Wait,
Mark's
hold on,
grab
wait.
worse.
Did you just say you love
Besides
Melee,
one.
but chain grabs exist, bro?
Listen, chain grabs, that's a different story. At least they can't grab me from 2 meters away.
But they can infinite you.
Look,
Like all the time with so many characters. There's a character whose whole metagame is to loop you indefinitely with grabs.
Hey, don't be throwing shade at my homegirl Ice Climber.
Somebody said I'll take chain grabs over Mario up tilt. I will too, because
So you'll take you're gonna take
I can't.
listen, whoa. Hold on. Somebody just threw wobbles in my mouth. Excuse me, that is a different situation. That is a completely
So
different
you're gonna take
situation.
wait, no, hold up. You're gonna take Marth up throwing you repeatedly.
Yes, I will take that.
Yeah,
I will take that.
I'll take
At
that.
least with the up tilt combos, you can get out of that at
Listen,
some
bro,
point.
Listen, I'll take it, but it's not gonna happen. So we don't need to worry about it. So let's move on.
What?
It's not gonna be an ultimate. There's not gonna be chain grabs and ultimate.
Watch. Somebody gonna find a way.
Somebody's gonna find out.
It's gonna be Inkling. Watch, and you're gonna be mad.
All right, hey, y'all don't want to saying that. I ain't saying it. So
Once Isabel drops,
I'm pretty sure they still have the 3-second grab thingy. Because chain grabs are gone. They've already tested it. Like you can't chain grab anymore.
Yeah, never mind.
Like I don't know why you guys are so like bent on chain grabs. It's not even an ultimate.
Mario up to
You're the one that brought it up.
You said,
No, that's not what I was saying.
Grabs are broken, but
No. I'm saying you guys are acting like it's gonna be an ultimate. This is what I'm saying.
We're not.
We're acting out your opinion.
Yeah,
we didn't even talk about ultimate.
Yeah, we didn't
You
say
brought
it
it
was
up.
gonna be an ultimate, bro.
but y'all just never mind. Just forget about it. I'm
I
not
just
doing
want
it.
my Mario up tilts back. Y'all,
No.
they nerfed me.
They nerfed.
Yaya's a
your
Mario
entirety.
main. He never really chose Mario as his main. Mario chose him because he couldn't figure out who to play, bro. That's
Ooh.
like every other Mario main.
Keep that same energy when I'm playing
Shattuck.
Bayonetta.
You like Shattuck. You like Sonic in Smash.
Ooh.
I don't play Sonic and Smash.
But you, yeah, you do.
See, I'm offended because
Yeah,
I
no.
play Dr. Mario, so like.
No, Dr. Mario's different. You choose
That's
to play
different.
Dr. Mario.
I pray for you, Cavern. You can't come back to the stage. I pray for you.
Like my dude, I play the Links, boys. But like, I ain't no
I mean, Toon Link's respectable,
Link-
but what up?
Link
other
and
ones?
Dr. Mario main.
I play
I play Link
Palutena.
and Toon Link.
I played Palutena somewhat. She cool.
I feel sorry.
I mean, she's not one of my mains, but I just like playing her.
Yeah, I just like playing her.
Yeah, she's a fun character. She's not all that
Bro, if
great,
you
but she's fun.
if you play Snake, you just want to win. You just like
I mean-
throwing stuff at people.
Oh, that's nice.
Of course.
Ooh.
Why do I not pick a top tier? I want to win.
All right, bet. Now let's keep that same energy when everybody start picking the best character in Ultimate.
All right, see, there's a difference
people
between
be,
broken.
which is gonna
There's
be
a
Sonic.
difference
Gonna be
between broken and a high tier.
I mean, you
All
said
right.
they wanted to win. I mean, same logic,
I
bro.
mean, look,
They want to
It
win.
is, but there's an honor factor though. I'm not gonna pick Bayonetta because I
Nothing
honor.
for
Honor don't matter when you trying
It
to
does
get money.
too.
Bro. If you
Trying to
playing
get
for
that
honor, playing for
5 grand.
glory here.
What?
Look, all right, listen, that's y'all. I'm me. Leave it
We're
like
playing for honor or playing for glory.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. If I
You
still
gonna
had a
leave it like
Wii
that?
U, I probably would have picked up Bayo. I probably would have.
But anyways, though, we off
Money's
topic.
money, bro.
Yeah,
We're off topic.
We off topic.
So let's just go back to topic. I mean, the original topic was Final Smash Meter, and
Then we went to Subspace.
That was like an hour ago we was talking about that.
so
the last one is the possibility of Nintendo making a Smash Ultimate League.
No.
Something. Dang.
I
okay.
mean,
Oh, damn.
I know for a fact they not.
I think that they could because they was doing something similar with Splatoon as well, so it would make.
Oh,
sense
yeah.
for their biggest with one of their biggest actual competitive games.
and didn't they do something
Yeah,
like that with ARMS too?
Yeah.
no. I'm gonna tell you the difference. The difference is the Smash community has always kind of been there and it built itself up. ARMS and Splatoon, nah. Nintendo's try to artificially create that.
Well,
into something.
Splatoon, I can't say they artificially had a.
There-
yeah,
there are-
and
it
Splatoon
was
there
nowhere
before
near as
Nintendo.
big. But it was nowhere near as big. Nowhere near as big. So
But-
you didn't really start hearing about it until Nintendo was pushing. That's when you really
And that's what
started
I feel like Nintendo is doing right now with Ultimate, so I can kind of see that happening.
Yeah, because they was just having a few little Smash matches over there for Gamescom, so they could possibly be trying.
Yeah, like
So-
almost every event Nintendo has, they're always hosting like a tournament.
It doesn't,
I wasn't-
it doesn't mean like the professional players have to quit, attending all these other smaller tournaments or stuff like Evo, not Evo, but stuff like.
I was about to say Evo small term.
But if it's a league,
Okay.
but if it's a league,
Yeah, but if
it's
a league,
different.
They could.
Well,
just
no,
do that,
no.
but I'm saying,
I feel like
they could
a league
still
will kind-
attend other tournaments as well. Like,
I
Honestly-
mean, like,
go ahead, man.
I feel like League would be kind of a good thing for Smash players too, because they don't get paid much and they do this kind of for a living. And plus, some of them are sponsored in any way. And I believe if Nintendo does have a league, they'll have players and they'll pay them for competing in the league as well, right? I think that's
It
yeah,
would also
like
probably streamline the competitive play. for-
yeah, and that will make Smash way bigger than what it is now. And Nintendo, like, I can see it happening because, they're already trying to do that competitive focus with the game. They even made the Nintendo versus Twitter account. So I do think that would be kind of a nice thing if they do it, because they'll help pro players actually make a living off of it. And of course, they'll get free advertisement.
I don't
Nintendo.
think they'll do something like what Blizzard's doing for Overwatch. Not on that level, but something at least close. I hope they do something like that, but knowing Nintendo, they might not. They might have something a little bit smaller. They might have a few big tournaments here and there for Smash Brothers or whatnot.
I feel like it's not gonna be enough. though.
well, no,
Yeah.
I think I feel like because especially like the views on Smash have changed. They're viewing it more like how Capcom and Namco Bandai view Street Fighter and Tekken. Because I know not Yaya probably knows because Yaya plays other fighting games, but when those games they're supported by their companies and they have leagues. Capcom has Capcom
Yep.
has I said Capcom. Capcom has Capcom Tour. You have what is it? Tekken World Tour.
Our
something, I forgot what it
system
was.
just got out of poverty. They just got out of poverty. They
Yeah, like, our-
just started the league. No, literally,
So-
I'm not even kidding. Side note, right quick. Every anime fighting game before Evo 2018 was considered poverty because they didn't
That
have no
is
league
true.
or no support.
That's true.
That's the
That's
thing
true.
in the community. Now our
That's
system
true.
works have Arc Revo Tour. They got Blaze Blue not Dragon Ball Fighters. They got Blaze Blue, Cross Tag, Central Fiction, and Guilty Gear. And all other anime games are coming with it too. They are no longer considered poverty, dog. Like
Yeah.
anime
Because I
on the
remember
rise.
Go ahead.
back in the day, like I was like planning to get into like Guilty Gear, but when I was watching Evo and such, it wasn't popping like other, fighting games there. It was very, very underrated. It was so small. But they're actually starting to grow now, as like Yaya was saying.
Hold on, this dude in my chat been saying KSI for Smash for the last hour.
Yeah, somebody been in my chat saying this. Ain't no chaos out for Smash.
Man, Logan Paul's better. Wait, no,
Stop.
I'm memeing.
You want me to time them out or?
They're the same guy. One's just black and British. One's just white and American.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, what, Jaden?
I still don't worry about it.
Alright.
But I feel like it could happen though. But
Yeah, it has a possibility. I'm pretty sure.
It-
something.
It could. I don't feel like it's gonna happen.
I just don't. Yeah, I just don't see Nintendo actually going out of their way to do something for an existing community because they tend to not do that. Just
I
kind
mean,
of sucks.
I don't know. Like,
They've been different recently. Very
yeah,
different.
I was
think
about to say,
Mario-
like,
They've been
Did
different,
Mario
but for
Party
other
get announced,
properties.
did Mario Party on Switch get announced before Smash?
Yes.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I remember that Mario Party had like online competitive
Yeah.
before like Smash did. So like, or, like was taken seriously as a competitive game before Smash. I'm like, okay.
Well, no,
Cool.
they've recently changed because like that's why they've been inviting top players. When Smash
Yeah.
4 was the game that began to change Nintendo's mind. No matter how you feel about Smash games competitively, Smash 4 was the game that made Nintendo change their mind. It made them see Smash as a viable competitive game that would continue to be lucrative throughout time.
Right.
Melee didn't do that, especially considering that Melee was 2 consoles ago. That's what people don't understand. They
What's
don't
the
make
game?
money off of Melee. So
Yeah.
at this point, they would put money into Smash Ultimate, and by putting more money into Smash Ultimate on their most relevant system, on a system that's selling extremely well, that would just be more lucrative for them. So
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine them not implementing some sort of league at some level, even if it's like a super small league. Because again, like Yaya was saying, poverty. Smash people, they don't shower. They just don't. That's how we're viewed. Because the Nintendo don't
First
support
place
it.
prizes.
They-
Some
You gotta
pure-
stop.
I mean, they gotta be
till
sweaty,
Evo
bro.
2019 and the app and have Smash X. Bet.
No, I'm about to pet in that right now. You
Bro,
just gave
like
me
legit
idea.
though, like for people who like do stuff with Smash, like they are really dedicated to it. Is like mostly out of love because like they don't exactly get too much money from it. Because like the
wow.
only people that are gonna get a lot of money, I feel, are like usually top players that are
First
like winning
place
tournaments.
at Evo gave you $130.
Yeah, that's why Leffen, he was handing out, money that he won. I think it was, I
Well,
don't know
I mean-
what tournament it was, but
I mean, Smash just recently, like Smash pots like prizes and stuff aren't like massive, especially in comparison to other games. Nintendo don't really sponsor the game, so like if you
they
don't-
do
They
sponsor
do,
the
they
game.
do.
I mean they do now, but like
They have been for the past.
they aren't
Like they
saying, "Oh,
advertise
go watch
it, but like they don't like advertise like the tournaments that go on. More like
Like,
they
if
do on
aren't
Nintendo
running it,
versus-
they
Yeah,
don't
they
care
do.
about it, bro.
They advertise it. They've been sponsoring it for like the past year or so. They've been
No longer
sponsoring
than
the
that.
big tournament. Yeah, a year or two. But like I was saying earlier, they just Smash players don't make too much money from the game anyway. So I hope the league does happen. That would be
So,
nice.
It's one of the reasons why Zero stopped playing is because they don't make enough money. Because he can make more money working at McDonald's.
Let's
Well,
just
I mean, like the thing is, like, like with any esports, like if you're not winning like these tournaments and stuff, your best bet, like this is with anything esports, you need to be doing like streaming or online content creation. That's where like if you're just playing that game, that's where your money's gonna be. That's what that's what everybody else does, and I think a lot of like Smash people aren't taking advantage of that. That is not Nintendo's fault or anybody else's fault that their pot prizes are small. Like at that point, you shouldn't be relying only on winning at tournaments, especially when it relies on you consistently getting like top 8. At that point, you should really be focusing on like streaming into something like streaming, into content creation, into something like that. Again, like if you're putting all your eggs in one basket, they're gonna inevitably they're gonna crack if the basket falls.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, they should do that anyway. Like pro players, top players, because a lot of people want to see how they play and like how they can improve from them. So I don't know. They should be doing that. I don't know why some of them don't. I know Zero has, and he's been like popping off recently. Nairo has as well.
Zero and Nairo are my
Larry
favorite streamers on Twitch. Like I come through on every single one of Zero streams. Like he's just entertaining to watch, and he doesn't only just play Smash. Anyways,
Mango does it too.
Yeah, and he's cool. But I don't have much to say about it. I mean, I feel like it's cool. It should happen. Do I think it's gonna happen? Nah.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same. Like Nintendo does kind of need to get on that, because I do somewhat feel like it's almost nothing but money for them. Mainly because Ultimate is like the most hyped Smash game of all time, basically. So.
You know what?
That would be basic. Well, they already are going to get like easy money just from the game alone, but like helping out with like the competitive aspect of it is basically more advertisement, which then leads to more sales of people trying to either just play the game casually or get into it competitively.
Definitely, because I think that kind of helped Overwatch with like the League. It kind of helped get people into it because they streamed the League on Disney Channel of all channels. I don't know why. They streamed the Overwatch League on Disney Channel. I believe like a bunch of.
No. I thought it was doing the same thing for Fortnite too.
Yeah,
Wait,
no,
what?
Wait,
what?
Top Smash player.
Yeah, there's like a Fortnite League.
Oh, what?
Right, Disney XD has an entire like esports section for its channel. On top of that, you got to realize Disney has the resources because they own ESPN.
They own everything.
Oh, yeah.
So like,
yeah.
That's probably why ESPN was showing League of Legends.
So, like what is it called? ESPN can League of Legends is like the biggest esport, but they like ESPN has recognized esports as monetarily, not accepting them as true sports, but they've at least accepted this makes the big bucks.
Yeah, pretty
people
much.
Gonna watch it we should be streaming this.
Honestly, if Nintendo does, let's say they pull Epic Games and put like 100 million into their
Oh, speaking of money, Ninja.
Go ahead.
Ninja said if Mango wins the next event, he's gonna put like 100K, not 100, something like that, into melee pools. So watch Ninja be the main source of money for Smash.
Bro, if Ninja gives more support than Nintendo does, man, oh my god.
That's a sad day.
I mean, why should Nintendo really care about Melee at this point? They're not making money.
No, I'm not talking about just Melee. I'm talking about for Smash.
Smash in general, he means.
Period.
No, not Smash, because I doubt Nintendo will care for Smash Melee. If
And
anything, they
Jago.
do start up a league, it'll just be for Smash Ultimate.
Yeah, because like Smash, if they include Melee, I'm just like, what's the point of this? You're losing money. You're losing money. You're not making money. Like it's
people are
stupid.
gonna go over to. There's gonna be some people that go over to Melee probably. So they don't want to do that. They want as much people as they can to possibly get on Smash Ultimate. I keep on saying
Melee, the best competitive Smash game. Don't at me. Don't care.
it is.
I can't say that, but.
We'll do that another time. We'll do that
What?
another time. That's a good topic for another day. All right.
Oh boy, just don't invite Shattuck. It's gonna get
Arms
wild.
is better than Smash Brothers.
I like Pikachu.
Hey, you know what? That's the wave.
Arms?
That's the wave.
No, it's not. You go against one person. No one plays it.
Arms is dead.
Bro, Arms had a tournament.
Which is
Exactly.
crazy. They did hype it up, and I thought it was gonna be like the next thing for Nintendo.
Me too, bro.
Hey, bro.
The
Like,
gameplay of Arms,
busted in America.
bro.
It's awful.
Wait, okay,
Yeah,
so
Arms is a good game. The issue is like they didn't listen to people in that time frame. Like they just
Grab
would
the
not
win.
listen. Like
did you
exactly
say Arms?
like the grabs were busted, bro.
It was crazy because even the developer was on point with the esports community for that
Yeah,
game.
he was actually really good.
Yeah, he was.
Arms is at Shine this year, right? Because like the pool, the money pool for Arms, is like $250. So first place winner getting like
No,
what,
that was
$2?
Mash and Squad. Jaden.
What?
Jaden. That's not
I'm
even.
sure they're not just getting $2 for.
It was an
winning first.
exaggeration. It was an exaggeration.
Even then,
They're only probably gonna get like 50 or 100.
everyone gets $2 for playing this game.
Win grand finals. Oh, here's your $2.
They wait 6 months to send them the payout. You only win
I'm
$2.50.
Anybody have any questions for this topic we've been talking about in the chat? Well, somebody says, I used to think Arms was a replacement for Punch Out. Yikes.
Yeah, but
Okay,
I
so-
honestly, when they first showed Arms, I was super excited. I was hype as fuck.
You were
And then
only
I
hyped
played the
because it's
beta
Punch
for
Out.
like a little. Shh, hey,
Min, bro.
I could like the thick end of gameplay too.
Bro, I think what the worst part for me in my relationship with Arms was that I only had two Switch games at the time because I got in like June when the Switch came out, which was like in March. But the only two games I had was Arms or Breath of the Wild. Tell me which one you think I'm gonna play more. at
Arms?
time,
Breath
when
of the
there were, like,
Wild.
no other Switch games.
Definitely
Bro,
Arms.
I got my Switch in the August of that year. And like
I got
was
Arms for
super,
free.
I was super late. I didn't even care about Arms at that point. I was like, bro, I got Splatoon 2. You can't stop me.
Yeah,
Like,
Yikes.
that's the reason why I didn't.
Bro,
do it.
I like
wish I could
Splatoon not top
read.
5 best Switch games right now.
I wish I could read the chat, but everyone's talking about McDonald's and or Burger King in my chat right now.
Yeah, I don't know
Happening.
why.
Anyway, I think we're good. We're good with the all the topics this week. Or does anybody else have anything else to say?
Wouldn't it be funny if Shadow wasn't the Echo character for Sonic?
Metal Sonic.
It'll be Tails.
No. And it ended up being Infinite from Sonic Forces.
Man, I'm not buying the game.
You gotta stop.
You out of box.
Yeah.
Let it be Atlantic Force. We boycotting.
So
I'd rather have
anybody,
nobody than Infinite.
anybody got like anything else to add?
Well, all I gotta say is Smash isn't actually a fighting game. It's a platformer with fighting game mechanics. I'm good.
Why? Why? Just why? Well, I mean, if anybody in the chat has some questions, might as well say them now before we,
Well, I would like to advertise Starburst, the favorite red. That's
Wait.
the best flavor.
You're not gonna advertise Popeyes?
I mean, no.
You
They
don't
ain't
do that
sponsored me
anymore?
yet. They don't sponsor me.
They were in
They
the
are
Twitter
good.
bio for like 2 years.
But I guess we could do like a character that all of us want, since that was like something I think we brought up earlier. But like a character all of us want.
Easy. Everybody's
Gino.
getting their character,
Gino.
picking their character.
Yeah.
Are we
Yeah.
going in order?
Yeah, go ahead.
I
What
can go.
order?
I can go.
Because everyone has a different order.
Can I go? I want to go.
Go.
All right. I want my nigga Sora, my nigga Vegeta, my nigga Sasuke.
Vegeta.
No.
What?
No.
He said
Listen.
Vegeta.
Listen.
That's why you don't give Weeaboos a
Fuck Goku. We want Vegeta.
Shadow you out of pocket.
And as a matter of fact, while we're on this, I want Riku over Sora, cause fuck Sora too.
God,
I
Someone
want
mute him.
Sasuke.
you need
Cause
a
fuck
chill out.
Naruto. No, but in all honesty, I really want Rex and Pyra and Sora. That's it. I'd be
Alright.
happy with that.
I'm gonna go next. Gino, Sora, even though it's not happening, either one of them is gonna happen, and Rex / Pyra / Mithra, and Skull Kid.
I just want, Skull Kid, Shadow,
Oh,
Rex,
yeah, Shadow too.
and
You mean
Isabel.
Infinite?
Get out. Alright, stop.
You talking about Infinite? Stop. Leave that nigga alone. He
And we
banned
can't
it.
forget the man himself, Reggie.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, that's crazy. All
You're
right,
gonna be
for
the most
me,
powerful character.
He would.
for me, I'm kind of different. I kind of want, I want Rathalos armor, like variant, like character.
Monster Hunter.
Yeah, I want,
Hunter.
yeah, Monster Hunter. I want Neku Sakuraba, or Noctis. There's a reason why I want Noctis. I really like Noctis, and I can't get Sasuke, so I might as well get Noctis.
I mean, you can get Sasuke,
Alright,
maybe.
Swear to God.
If they put Rex in Smash, you can get Sasuke.
I definitely want Elma from Xenoblade Chronicles X as a character. And
That's the black chick, right?
Yes.
The
yes.
black
So-
chick.
I want her too.
Yes. And last but not least, I actually wanted Zero, but he's an assist trophy. So
Sad life.
Sad boys.
I would.
Feels bad, man.
Oh my god, you don't understand. Oh,
See,
showed
who I
him
would
jump on
want,
the stage. My dick.
who I would want, it would obviously be Skull Kid, obviously. Rivali, if Skull Kid's not in there. And probably Scorpion. That'll be fire to see Scorpion in Smash Bros. Too.
Get
Like
up.
Mortal Kombat.
Yes, Mortal Kombat.
Get up.
God damn it.
Alright.
I mean,
So-
I have no problem killing their
But,
faces, so I mean,
that-
it makes sense.
Forgot about Cavern.
But for me, I would want Paper Mario. I feel like Paper Mario would be lit. Neku Sakuraba.
Waluigi.
Travis touchdown, but that's probably not gonna happen. But for an Echo Fighter, maybe Jean from Bayonetta.
God damn it, we don't need anything else for Bayonetta. Fuck. We need her out of the game.
This man want to put a 2.0 in the game.
look, the Echo
Anyways,
Fighters. Smash
That's what
for
Echo Fighters
Bayonetta.
are.
The Echo Fighter is Smash for Bayonetta. He just don't want to say.
Nah. So you can't call Richter 2.0 because Simon takes stuff from Richter and vice versa.
It. So
Stop.
it's not really an Echo Fighter.
I mean, Simon's
Okay,
is.
so Pit and Dark Pit. There we go.
Spot. What is this?
What is what?
That's what I.
What?
But what's the?
Hold on. I gotta put this up on stream, guys. Hold on.
What on earth is that?
What is this?
A bare knuckle brawl.
Why is Luigi?
What is this, RT? Explain yourself.
Why is there a version of Luigi with no shirt?
He has a chain on too.
He has a chain on.
He has an earring.
That's RT Luigi's
Where's the
profile picture.
snapback?
Why does he have an earring?
Because, bro, he's from the. Never mind.
Don't say it.
I was gonna say he's from the deep south, like Shattuck.
Oh.
Oh,
Wait, where's
wow.
Shadow?
Anyway, that's the end of the podcast.
But yeah.
I thought I was playing.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm
You're
sorry.
actually in stream.
Oh, I'm playing.
Oh.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
For real though,
Let me go ahead.
I guess we do the outros. We can go one by one, alphabetical order, because why not? So Yaya, since I know you streaming it too, but where can the other, people in the other streams find you in the uploads?
Alright, so y'all can find me at Avatar Yaya. Just type it in. You pretty much gonna find me. It's pretty much the same thing everywhere else. I'm
Alright.
usually on YouTube, Twitch just to play Smash because I like having my own music. So that's just really pretty much what my Twitch is at the moment. Other than that, I love all people. Y'all nice. It's quality.
So Blue Kakiri, where can we find you?
Y'all can find me on the YouTube, Twitch, Twitter. Type in Blue Kokiri, but don't forget the extra I. Aside from that, I do Smash content. You guys know where to find me. That's it.
And next is me, but I'm gonna do me last. Shattuck Stick, where can we find you?
I thought Zebra was before me.
I thought Frozen's first.
Nah, bro, I'm
Hey,
looking at it.
You looking at the Discord order, dog.
Yeah, I'm looking at the
Oh,
Discord
oh, oh.
order.
Yeah, for everyone's different.
And plus, Frozen name is the Frozen Cavern. So
Oh.
Okay,
Just one of those.
I guess. So it's your boy Shattuck. Hafaraga turned to Koblazaga. Go to my
Shut
channel.
up.
Wait, what?
Subscribe to me. I make really dope content.
I didn't understand that
I
at
yell
all.
into a mic and tell people their opinions suck. You can also find me on Twitter where I can tell you your opinion sucks if you at me. And yeah, that's about it.
He's also an update
Skull
tuber.
Kid over Gino and Smash.
all right, you're blocked. But next,
He's an update tuber
Zebra.
too.
Oh, me? Oh,
Are you trying to act like an anime character?
No.
All right, good.
Hi. I talk about, Pokemon and Smash Bros. And big booty bitches, if that's something you're into.
Whoa,
What?
whoa. My mom's watching this.
Whoa.
Oh,
Big booty. Wait.
I talk about Smash Bros. Pokemon and the quality and praisal and gospel of the thick. If that is something you are interested in, you can type in my video, my name in YouTube. It's the Flaming Zebra with no spaces, capital T, capital F, capital Z.
All right.
I also am a black gender, so that's something cool too.
That's
You
interesting.
said black gender.
But anyways, next
Gender.
Cavern.
Wait, what?
Next.
What?
Next.
Wait.
Move on. Leave it alone. Next, Cavern.
But anyways, Frozen Cavern, that's for YouTube and Twitter. There are no spaces in that, by the way. So, by the way, whenever I do searches for my name, you'll probably find Pokemon and Final Fantasy on there because those are locations. So, if you see those, you probably either typed it in wrong or you're gone too far for some odd reason. So, be on the lookout for that. But anyways, I do Let's Plays. I'm actually doing Bayonetta right now, and that's
And
actually going
Cars.
to continue on Monday. So, be hyped for that. And then if I get 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, I'm going to be Let's Playing Cars 1. Yes, the video game of Cars.
He sings a lot in his LPs too.
No, what? That was one episode.
All right,
Kingdom
next.
Hearts Atlantica
Kid
Boy.
Spot.
All right, so it's the kid spot. It's not a spot for kids. So I upload basically anything. Mainly, I'm doing Smash Brothers as of right now. I occasionally do Sonic movies, Sonic movie news here and there. And I got some skits coming back to my channel too, so you guys can check me out there. So yeah.
All right, and you have 2602 over here. Jaden 2602. It's not my zip code, so yeah. And that's it. That's just the thing for everything. Twitter, YouTube.
That's it. So,
That's not my zip code. Don't put it in, please.
The way you're making it sound like it sounds like this is your zip code.
Shh, that's the point. It's a joke, Karen. You ruined the joke. But anyways, so that's the end of the podcast. Yeah, you say something to end it, cause yeah.
All right. So that being said, thank you guys for coming out to the first episode of the Subspace podcast. I was excited to do this. I've been wanting to do this for many years, periods, but just never actually put it into motion, or was just too lazy to actually make it into fruition. But that being said, I love all y'all, and you guys are golden, and that is raw.
Yeah, we don't say that on my channel. Don't say that. All right,
I
see
stole
ya.
that from Zebra.
All right, see y'all.
Luke, Coco,
Adios.
over and out.
Wait, what?